Yes. Now this poem is written by Kalidas in Sanskrit, but later on it is translated by Professor A.W. Rader. So you must be knowing the title Autumn. I'm sure you know this the meaning of autumn. Yes, autumn is a season which comes after rainy season, which falls directly after rainy season. What happened in this season, student? Yes, in this season, all the flowers and the leaves of the tree fells down, means withered. It's completely fell down. Why? Because the new flowers and new leaves will come in the next season. So autumn is a season in which all the leaves and flowers of the tree withered, means start falling. So let's move on to the poem. But before moving to the poem, let's have some idea, some brief knowledge about the poet Kalidas. Here the image flashed on your mobile phone is the pic of Kalidas. Kalidas was a classical Sanskrit writer. So this personality, this great personality name was Kalidas, and he was very much famous and well known in classical writing in Sanskrit. Widely regarded as the greatest poet and dramatist in the Sanskrit language of India. You must be knowing India is a cultural and traditional country, and here the Sanskrit language is from the past and it is well known. So here this personality, this great poet Kalidas has written many poems and even drama in Sanskrit language. His play and poetries are primarily based on the Vedas, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and the Puranas. So most of his, when he writes poem, when he write drama, most of his poem and drama were based on Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, the great stories of the ancient time. So depend on that only he used to write his poems. His surviving work consists of 3 plays, 2 epic poem and 2 short poem. So his surviving work, when he worked his 3 plays, 2 epics, epics means long stories, poems and 2 short poems. Much about his life is unknown. Only what can be inferred from his poetry and play. His work cannot be dated with a precision, but they are very most likely authored within the 4th 5th century C. So many people don't have too much knowledge about this poet, but his work is being greatly appreciated and liked by the 4th and 5th centuries people. So here is the poem Autumn. First I'll read the whole poem for you and then I'll explain you line to line. Autumn. The autumn comes, a maiden fair, in slenderness and grace, with nodding rice steam in her hair and lilies in her face. In flowers of glasses she is glad, and as she moves along, birds greet her with their cooling glad, like a bracelet twinkling song. A diadem adore the night of multitudinous star. Her silken robe is white moonlight, set free from cloudy bar, and on her face the radiant moon bewitching smiles are shown. She seems a slender maid, soon who soon will become a woman grown. Kalidas, translated by Professor A.W. Rader. Here in this both paragraph, down the meaning is been flashed. I want you to write this poem as well as the meaning in your notebook. Let's move on to the explanation part. I have split the paragraph into small one. So let's explain you. Here, as I said you, the title of this poem is autumn. So autumn is a season which comes after rainy season. So here, if you see, the autumn comes a maiden fair. So here, this season, the autumn season, is compared to a young girl. A maiden fair. Maiden here means young or beautiful girl. Fair means very white in color, very beautiful. So this autumn comes a maiden fair means here the autumn season is compared to a young beautiful girl in slenderness and grace. Slenderness means very slim. So that season is compared to a beautiful young girl which is very slim and graceful. Grace here means very happy, very, you can say, in an honor manner. So this autumn season is compared to a beautiful girl who is very slim and very beautiful in looking, and graceful means happy and happy manner, with nodding rice steam in her hair. Here, nodding means moving. So, the hair of that girl is compared to a rice stream. Rice stream means, you must have seen in the farm many steams. Like rice stream is a white color steam. If you're in the pic, you can see it's look green, but when you go nearby, you see it's a white color short stream is there. So when the air comes, when the air blows, how the steam moves, same way the hair of that slender girl, that girl, is moving when the breeze, when the air blows, her hair moves like a rice stream. So the hair of that young girl is compared to what? Rice stream, as it in the farm, how it moves. So same way it's moving. And lilies in her face. So lilies is a white color flower. How the white color flower is bloom and look very beautiful. Same way the face of that young girl is look like a lily flower. So here in these 4 lines, it says you that the autumn season is compared to a young beautiful girl who looks very slim and happy, and her hair is compared to a rice stream, which in the farm you can see rice streams are not too big, it's short one only, white color. So how it moves in a breeze, same way her hair also moves like a rice stream. And the face of that young maiden is compared to a lily flower which is white and very beautiful. I hope you have understand this 4 line. This explanation, this comparison is done in a daytime. This autumn season comparison is done in a daytime. In flowers of grasses she is glad, and as she moves along. So I says you that in autumn season what's happened, all the flowers and the leaves of the trees fell down. So here when the leaves and the flowers and fell down on the grass, can you see the grass? On the grass all the flowers are there. So how she glad means cover. So her body, the body of that young lady, I said you that beautiful young lady is compared to a autumn. So think, whenever I talked about that beautiful young girl, you think that it is a autumn season. Okay, so here when the autumn season, the whole ground, when you see in the grass, that whole grass is covered with white flowers and with the flowers and grasses. So here that lady, that young beautiful girl, her whole body is covered with grass and flower. And as she moves along, and when she moves forward, when she moves along means when that season moves on, and when the beautiful girl moves on, birds greet her. Greet here means welcome, says hello. The bird, when they see this season, when the bird see these beautiful girls, she greet her with a cooling glad. Cooling here glad means beautiful cute voice. You know, different birds make different types of sounds. So here when this season comes, the birds, they become very happy and they makes different types of sound. That different types of sound is known as cooing glad. So here when this maiden, it comes with a flower, and the whole body of that girl is covered with a beautiful flowers and grasses, and when she moves, the birds welcome her in a different sound, in a different singing. Like a bracelet tinkling song. So, children, girls used to wear bangles, bracelets. Here, it's a type of ornaments which you wear on your hands. So, here, these bracelets have many stars, and how when it's twinkle means make sounds. So, same sound is coming from the birds. So, when the birds sing, the sound of that birds compared to a bracelet which we are wearing on the hands, which the beautiful girl is wearing on the hand, the sound of that bracelet is compared to the birds. So here, this two paragraph which I explain you right now is the daytime, how the autumn season look in the daytime is said. So here the autumn season is compared to a beautiful girl who is very slim and happy. Her hair is compared to a right stream and her face is compared to a lily. And the clothes she is wearing is of flowers and grasses. And when she moves, the birds welcome them with a beautiful sound, and that sound is compared to the bracelet. So these two paragraph of the autumn season is compared in a daytime. I hope you have understand. Let's read once again this. So here is the next paragraph of the autumn season. How the autumn season looks in the night time. So before that, the two paragraph which we have learned, that is the autumn season in a daytime. Now we will see the same autumn season, how it looks in the night time, and how that autumn season, which is compared to a beautiful girl, looks in the night. A diadem adore the night of multitudinous star. Her silken robe is white moonlight set free from cloudy bars. So here the first line, a diadem adore the night. So in the night time, that beautiful girl in the autumn season, it looks like a diadem. Diadem here means crown. You can say Taj. Yes. Diadem adore the night. So here adore means beautiful. So here she looks like a has a crown. She has worn like a crown in her head with in the night when of multitudinous star. Multitudinous means many. Multitudinous means in numbers. Star. So that girl, she was wearing a crown. In that crown, all the stars are twinkling. Multitudinous means varieties of star. How in the night, if you see in the sky, in the moonlight, if you see many stars are twinkling, many stars are shining. Same way in the night, that crown, that beautiful girl she is wearing, it shining like a star. Her silken robe is white moonlight set free from cloudy bar. So here in the moonlight, if you see in the sky, the whole it is white, and on that a cloudy bar means free from bars, means you can see not a single patches is there. Cloudy bar means here not a bar, here means patches, marks. So here the robe here means the cloth. The clothes that the beautiful girl is wearing is a silken white in cloth, because in the moonlight you can see it's everything white in color. So same way that color is compared to her dress. The dress she is wearing in the night time is totally white in color. White silken robe is there without a single patch on the color. See children, if you take a beautiful dresses, some dresses have a different patch. Patch here means design, you have different types of flower and all that is there. But here, this autumn season, when she is wearing a robe, when she is wearing a cloth, that cloth is compared to a white cloth without a single patch, without a single mark in it. So here, the maiden, the beautiful girl in the night time, she looks as if she has worn a crown. उसने ताज पहना है, which is very attractive. Adorable means beautiful, attractive looks in the night times, and it is shining like a multitudinous star. Multitudinous means a large number of star. How it's shining, same way the crown of that maiden is shining with a multitudinous stars. Her silken robe is white moonlight, means whatever the clothes she is wearing, she's wearing a robe means here cloth, which is totally white in color. It's look like a white moonlight without a single patch means without a single mark in that whole cloud. Cloudy means the whole cloud. Cloud is white in color. In that white color, nothing patch is there, nothing mark is there. Same way, her dress is look very white in color without a single mark. And on her face, the radiant moon, bewitching smiles are shown. She seems a slender maid who soon will be a woman grown. So here, her face, the face of that maiden in the night time, the radiant moon, how the moon is shining very glowingly. Radiant means glowing, very attractive, very much. If you see, if someone puts a torchlight on your face directly, you can't see because it is very glowing. So same way, the face of that maiden in the night time is very glowing, is very radiant. Bewitching smile. Bewitching here means magical, you can say. The smile of that lady is magical. Looks very magical, smiles are shown. She seems a slender maid. Now she is a very slim girl. I said you, maid means slender, means very slim. Maid means a beautiful young girl who soon will be a woman grown. Now soon she is going to change herself from a woman, from a girl to a woman. How this is said? Because the autumn season, where all the flowers and the fruits, flowers and the leaves of the tree fall down. So when the flowers and leaves of the tree fall down, it's look very slim. But I says you, after that another season comes, and which is that another season? Spring. Spring season comes after autumn season. So in that season, what happens? Again a new flowers and new leaves grown up in that same tree, and that tree comes to the life. So when the leaves and flowers again come to the tree, that tree will look full-fledged, a big one. So here it's the same way it is said that when this slim lady is soon, she is going to change to a woman. She is going to convert to a woman who is having a full flowers, streams and leaves on her tree. So here this is beautifully explained. So these two paragraphs which I had explained you, it's a night time. So in the night time, the maiden, the autumn season, look as if she is wearing a crown which is having a multitudinous, means shining of a stars. The crown will shine with a star, because in that crown you can see diamonds are been there in the crown. ताज में आपने देखा रहेगा, you must have seen gems, diamonds. So that is shining like a star. And the clothes she is wearing, the robe she is wearing is white color, full white color robe is there, which is very attractive without any patches, without any mark in it. As well as her face, the face of that lady maiden in the night times look very radiant. Radiant means shining, glowing, very much glowing, as if the moonlight. In the moonlight, if you see something, when the moonlight falls on anything, that thing shines. If the moonlight falls on the leaves, it shines. So same way the face of the maiden is also shining. Bewitching smiles are shown. So the smile of that young girl is very magical. Bewitching here means magical smile of that girl. She seems a slender maid. Now she is a very slim girl, very beautiful girl who is having magical smile and fair hair, face, and her hair is also very nice. But now she is going to change to a woman grown. So now this autumn season is going to change to a spring season. So here that autumn season is compared to a maiden, and the spring season is compared to a woman, which is totally completed. I hope you have understand all the two paragraph which is been explained here. The season explained here is the autumn season, how the autumn season looks in the daytime and how the autumn season looks in the night time. Student, the autumn season is compared to a young girl, which in the daytime she looks very slim and beautiful. When she walks, her hair moves, her hair, and her hair is compared to a rice stream, and in her face is compared to a lily, which is white color flower. This is the comparison done in the daytime. She wears a flower and a grasses cloth, and when she moves, All the birds greet her, welcome her, and they sing the song. A cooing glad means they make a different sound, and that sound is compared to a bracelet. So this was the explanation done in the how the autumn season looks in the daytime. In the night time, the autumn season looks like very uh, nice and beautiful. The girl is wearing a crown, and in her crown, how the star twinkles, how the star shines, same way the diamonds in the crown shines. And here she is wearing a white color gown, a white robe, silken robe, which is look in a moonlight and without a single patch, without any mark in it. And her face look radiant. Radiant means shining, glowing. Her face is very glowing and shining, and her smile is very magical smile. And soon this slim lady is going to change into a woman, means soon this autumn season is going to change into a spring season. I hope you have understand this autumn poem very well. I want you to read this complete poem twice now. And now I will give you the home assignment. So here is your home assignment, what you have to write in your notebook. Student, first you have to write the complete poem in your notebook. Then the meaning which has been flashed in the screen. Before this I had read the whole poem. Under that poem the meanings is there. That meaning you have to write it down. I'll just show you. Yes. Can you see the meanings down? Grace, maiden, clad. This, as well as diadem, robe, bewitching, ruffles, multitudinous, bar, slender. This meaning you have to write in your notebook, as well as this whole poem. After this, you have to write the notes which I am giving you right now. What is the cooing of bird compared to? So that sound of that bird is compared to what? The cooing of the bird is compared to a bracelet. What is compared to a bracelet? Next one. How does autumn dress up at night? At night, how the autumn dress? Autumn is dressed up with a twinkling diamond made up of multitudinous star. Her robe is the white moonlight set free from cloudly bar. So this is the answer. I said you that she wears a completely white gown without a patches in it. Find 3 lines each that contain image of nature of the autumn season. I said you this autumn season is compared to 2 times, daytime and nighttime. Daytime, how it looks? What is compared to? Nodding hair is compared to what? Nodding rice stream compared to a hair. The flowers of grasses is she glad. Glad means the clothes she wear. Birds greet her with a cooing glad. So this was the comparison done in the daytime. What is the comparison done in the night time? At diadem adore the night, her silken robe in white moonlight of multitudinous star. So this 3 lines which is compared to in the night time, and the up 3 is compared to a daytime, compared to a nature. Find one example of each of the following from the poem: simile and metaphor. This two is a comparison. Simile is a comparison which is directly done with the word as and like, and metaphor is a comparison which is done without using those two words. So here see the line simile. Bird greets her with cooling glad like a bracelet tinkling song. So here the bird is compared, the bird sound is compared to her bracelet with the word like is used. Her robes, silken robes, is white moonlight. So robe, silken robe means her dress. Her dress is compared to moonlight, but without using the word like. So these two words are simile. One is simile and one is metaphor. Comparison is done. So student, I hope you have understand this poem. If you have any doubt, if you have any queries, you are free to ask me or message me on my personal number. But please complete your notes and keep it ready. Okay, anytime the school will get open and we will do correction of those notes. Till now we have done with our poem lesson, and this is the second poem for the first semester. Already I have done somebody's mother, that it was your first poem. This is your autumn, second poem. One lesson we have done, the fall of Troy. So all these 3 you just complete it and keep it ready. This is done after the unit test portion. Complete the notes and submit me today before 6 p.m. Students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you for watching this video.